that generation before us, we didn't have guidance or what have you. But now you see the generations, after us. Look, they have rights. They go to school. They date. They're openly dating in high school. They see our example, and we help them, whether directly or indirectly, show them that it's okay to be like us. We fought for you, but we didn't have that, so it makes it even more difficult for us. That's how I feel.
Okay, so I can make sure we tie it all in. How do you identify?
I identify myself as a gay man. I really just identify myself as Dean. I take a different look on everything. So just so everybody knows, I am a vegan. For me, every life, is equal, whether you're a cat or a dog or a person or a cow. So that throws people off a bit. But when I look at that, I think every life is so precious, because they say, there's many suns in this universe. There's more suns in this universe than there are, grains of sand on this earth. So the fact that we're all alive, we just need to respect all life. Every life is precious. I say on my Facebook page, just be kind to people, be kind to all living things. So that's my motto. I don't judge. I judge people by their behaviors. I don't judge people by any other criteria. So I don't care what you look like on the inside or outside. As long as you're kind, I'll really like you. If you're an a-hole, I'm not going to like you.
Now, when you said that you were a vegan, I'm gonna be honest. For years, I was a vegetarian. A lot of people didn't know that, but when I got sick, I had my stroke. The doctors told me that I had a hemoglobin problem. I was becoming anemic, and if I didn't change and start eating meat, I was gonna die. That's what they told me. They said because everything was going in the wrong direction. So.
Okay.
But I was always wondering why I was always so tired and this and that. And then because I never could stand the smell of meat. So, but once I start killing it with hot sauce and barbecue sauce.
For me, about being veganism, it's very important that you read labels. You need to make sure you're getting all your nutrition. And now it's so different. Like a vegan 5 years ago, it was difficult. A vegan now, I can find anything I want with the nutritional value with one. So it's easier now, but it's like anything. You need to read the labels. You need to make sure you're getting your nutrition. You can't just start eating things and not be aware of it. Especially being a vegan, because you're making a dietary change that affects your life. You need to exactly know what's going in and make sure everything is balanced.
Oh, okay. Now, let's go back to the protest. Now, not that, I hate saying from a white point of view, because but this is what people want to hear.
No, you should say it. You should say white point of view. The Western society is built on white, heterosexual Christianity. Let's be honest. Let's call it like it is.
That's true.
If you don't fit into all three, you're not part of the group. And then all these people who don't agree with it, it doesn't matter. If you're not part of the three group, there's people out there who don't like you. They might not say it now. It might come out later, but you're part of that group they don't like. I'm part of the group they don't like because I'm the gay one.
Oh.
but I physically fit in for the other slots. But once you find I'm a gay, you'll see prejudice come towards me. You're visible. So yeah, people don't like you because you're black. Then they find out you're gay. It's like tick, tick, tick. So it is a white heterosexual Christian society, the Western world has been built on, and they don't want to change it because it works so well for that group.
Okay. Now, what do you think that, like you said, Western society thinks of the protest? Do you really think that they feel that this will have an impact? Do you think they're scared that this will bring change?
I'm not sure they really are scared. Here's my example. When you go on Facebook or any other social media, you will see people post things and you'll see, angry faces and tear emojis, but you cannot change the world through social media. You need to actually, as Bill Clinton once said, you need to suit up and, join the fight. So when you see people like Black Lives Matter, they're the ones who suited up. So yes, they do social media, but they're the ones who are actually demanding change, doing the marching, going to the, to the decision makers. They're the ones who are making this change. They will do it because they have made a change. They just haven't. It hasn't reached the level where it needs to be changed even more. But they're getting there. Those are the people. When you get out and you start, when your boots physically hit the ground, that's when you start making the change. You can't do it through Facebook. You can't do it through Twitter. You need to get out there and be visible. People need to hear you. It's uncomfortable for people, but you know something? When is change ever comfortable?